Greetings, everyone. So today I'm going to be reading from American Cozy, Hygge-Inspired Ways to Create Comfort and Happiness. And I've got this book on Kindle, so I'm going to read from the chapter including creating a boundary around your personal life. A boundary is like a fence, which shows you where one thing ends and another begins. But a boundary isn't always a physical barrier. For many of us, the most important boundaries we'll ever encounter are the limits we must create to protect ourselves from the energy-sucking people and time-stealing activities that encroach on our personal lives. These comfort thieves can be overtime work requests from others, addiction to electronic devices, clutter, and anything else that erodes the spacious expanse of time we need to live a calm, meaningful, cozy life. In other words, to enjoy our own brand of hygge. If any of this is striking a chord with you, you already know that a PTA bake sale request often comes at the very same time you have a big sales report due or a plumbing emergency appears as you are trying to refinance your mortgage or manage any other constellation of minor emergencies. Often we try to address one or two of these distractions immediately. The remaining are brought home to tackle on our personal time. If you're looking to create a more comfortable, cozier life, the simplest piece of work advice you can follow is this. Be clear about how much non-work time you want each day, and then create boundaries around those hours, separating them from your work life. By saying no to working past a certain point each day, or working on weekends or holidays, you can enjoy dinner with your children, an important conversation with your partner, the sleep you deserve, and more. If you're frightened by the thought of saying no to your employer or giving up the possibility of paying work, then look at this from a different angle. You can only say yes to one thing at a time. Anything that is not a yes is a no. By saying yes to your boss's request to work overtime, you've said no to a comfy, cozy night of connection with your family or quality time with yourself. If leaving the office by 6 p.m. sounds like your idea of heaven, then start taking steps to make it happen. By being efficient, effective, and productive during your work hours, being effective at work means you stop spending time chatting at the water cooler, nix the multiple mochaccino runs, and avoid wandering over to social media. It can help to send a wrap-up email each evening before you leave, listing what you've completed, what you're currently working on, any due dates coming up, and so on. This lets your supervisors know you are engaged, productive, and on top of your work. I challenge you to try it for a week and see what happens. By focusing exclusively on your work during business hours, you may be surprised to find that you're able to get as much done by 6 p.m. as you formerly did by 8:30 p.m. The second part of this experiment centers on what you do when you leave your work, or, more importantly, what you don't do. Do not answer work emails, texts, or calls. Talking, calling, emailing, or texting about work is the same as working after hours. If this worries you, set your email with an auto reply that says, "Hello, thanks for contacting me. I will be in the office tomorrow at 9 a.m. For those of you who are freelancers and entrepreneurs, this applies to you as well. In fact, if your office is in the same space as your home, you will need to be even more vigilant about creating impenetrable boundaries between your work life and your personal life. By working efficiently during your designated business hours, you can feel calm and at peace stepping away at the end of each day." And just my personal note, this goes for homemakers, elderly people, disabled people, anybody, if you just try to be more efficient. And I strive for this all the time. I'm not always perfect. Peace. Have a good day.